And we got tails. Okay. All right, what are we gonna do? Who's gonna choose first here? Caden, you're gonna choose first? What do you got? You got tails, Caden? Heads? You got tails, Alex? Okay, let's get one more slow clap in here. Here we go. And our winner of heads and tails is tails, Alex. All right. Thanks everybody for participating. Marlene's gonna give you your gift bag. Let's hear for our heads and tails champion, Alex Tatugin. Awesome. A great start to the banquet. If that's the energy we're gonna feel, we're gonna have a great night. Got a little inside joke here, but up next to share their inner monologue, our next speaker is the athletics department visionary leader and racket sports specialist. Please welcome Associate Director, Sport and Recreation, Andrew Bates, to share a few words.
I have to raise this a little higher, Matthew. Sob, just so you know, I gave Matthew like 5 quarters earlier today, so you better get that back, because he's just collecting money at this point. It's so nice to see everybody so dolled up and dressed up. Everybody looks fantastic. It's my privilege to be here tonight to celebrate all of you, our student athletes, our coaches, and this year's team achievements. I'd like to start by giving a warm welcome to some of our special guests with us tonight in attendance. So if you don't mind, please stand up when I call your name. You can save your applause till after the list is done. I'll start with Trish Weigel-Green, Vice President of Students. Maybe applause. Maybe that makes it less awkward. Also with us tonight is Dr. Paula Govea, Vice President of Academic. We have Brandy Dwyer, Executive Director of Ancillary Services. And President Tibbetts has had to send his regrets, unfortunately, tonight. He's not feeling well, but he wanted to be here, and he sends his best wishes. So let's please give a round of applause for our special guests tonight. Thank you. I also want to share a big welcome with our CSI guests and partners in attendance, starting with Nelson Chukuma, President of CSI. Also with us is Monil Jethva, Vice President of CSI. And we have Lisa MacGyver, Director of Operations at CSI. Thank you, CSI staff. CSI has been wonderful supporters of athletics and recreation over the years. Over the last 7 years, CSI has donated over $100,000 to support student athlete scholarship. And that has gone directly towards 100 or more student athletes. They've worked with us to enhance our game day experience by providing food and beverage and prizing and other activations that help us engage our fans. So I want to extend a huge thank you to CSI for your ongoing contributions, and we look forward to building with you in the future. So with the help of our, wow, that's much better, eh? With the help of our great partners and our partners at CSI, we've had another incredible season. It's hard to believe that we could top last year, but I think somehow we did. So there's lots to celebrate tonight. I'm going to do my best to keep this brief. I'm not necessarily great at that. Before we get to the awards, I'd like to share and build upon our new strategic plan that Matthew alluded to. If you look to the back, you'll see that we went with the small and subtle banner, Striving to Soar, next to the small and subtle condor, inflatable. But going forward, you're going to start to see this phrase, Striving to Soar, in your student athlete material. You're going to see it in the hallways, and you're going to see it in our digital storytelling. We created this tagline to embody the challenges that come with sport, which we all know and have experienced. Things like the season that starts 0-3, or the inexperienced team that can't find the rhythm throughout the season, or the assignment that's due at the same time as a quarterfinal playoff match. That's the striving part. It also embodies the joy of sport, finding teammates that become great friends, building and applying new skills learned from our coaches and our teammates, making a provincial or national top 10 for the first time, and defeating teams with a long history of championship wins. I'm looking at you, men's soccer. And of course, winning championships ourselves. So that's the soaring part. We all know through experience that winning can be rewarding and a lot of fun, but it's not necessarily why we lace up our shoes or our cleats or we balance our headset audio before a match. I see you, esports athletes. Playing for the outcome or the results can sometimes feel empty or unfulfilling because the outcome isn't what lets us grow. Having the opportunity to test ourselves, test our abilities, and test our discipline through the vehicle of sport and the vehicle of esports, experiencing both the joys of the game and the struggle of the game, is what facilitates personal growth, in my opinion. It's this marriage of facing and overcoming hardship that can produce real personal development. And this adversity is what makes competitive sport and competitive esports such an effective teacher. John Wooden, he's a famed head coach for the men's basketball UCLA team, once said, "It's not about you, but it certainly starts with you. You don't get to choose your teammates, but when facing adversity, you do get to choose how you respond. By asking yourself, how can I grow through this? Or how can I be a better teammate? Or how can I be a better leader? Or how can I serve my teammates better?" He said it takes a team of individuals who are committed to getting better on the court, in the classroom, and in their personal lives to find team success. So striving to soar speaks to the individual athlete journey of self-discovery during your time at Conestoga. It's our hope that after graduation, you look back at your time at Conestoga as forming years, where you experienced and embraced lots of challenges, lots of joy, and lots of personal growth through the ups and downs of a varsity season. And through these ups and downs, you've built a toolbox of life skills that will serve you down the road in your career, in your relationships, and in your personal lives. So that's striving to soar, and we're excited to share more of our plans with you in the near future. Before I wrap this up, I just want to share a few really exciting things that we have to look forward to for this upcoming season. We'll be opening a new student-athlete lounge where you guys can do all your studying, you can work on all your assignments. That's scheduled to open this spring, right here in the Dune Recreation Center. We're continuing to plan for the opening of the esports arena, which will be over at the Waterloo campus, opening about a year from now. And the Fountain Street Soccerplex will finally be opening this spring. Yeah, exciting for our soccer and rugby programs. And we have a grand opening event on Saturday, June 15th. I hope to see you all there. I hear Coach Mackey Sr. will be featured in the dunk tank. So I hope to see you all there. You don't want to miss it. I'd like to extend a huge thank you to the Banquet Planning Committee, led by your favorite MC, Matthew Schnarr. They've organized another wonderful and tasteful athletic banquet. Hours and hours of planning goes into this banquet, and I think they knocked it out of the park again. So let's give a big round of applause to the Banquet Planning Committee. Before I go, I wanted to do a quick shout out to two varsity staff members who are doing excellent things inside and outside of the OCAA. All the varsity staff members are doing wonderful things, but these two stand out. Marlene Ford, Senior Varsity Coordinator. Yep, you can clap for Marlene. I think Marlene takes this for granted because she's been doing it for a long time, but Marlene continues to be reelected year after year after year as the CCAA, that's the National Women's Soccer Convener, and will be entering her 19th season next year, which is no easy feat. Yep, you can clap for that. So congratulations to Marlene for the long-standing appointment. And Matthew Schnarr, manager of Varsity and MC Extraordinaire, he's been appointed as the assistant coach of the U17 girls national team for volleyball, who will be competing in the World Championships in Peru in the summer of 2024. Yeah. And Matthew recently he had his first year as the national convener for men's volleyball as well. So lots of outstanding performances from our staff this year, but I wanted to acknowledge those too. So congratulations to the award winners tonight, and I hope everyone enjoys the evening. Go Condors.
wireless. Perfect. Should have known that. Thanks, Andrew. We're going to get to our, I got a little accidentally hit the button there. We're going to get to our OCAA All Academic Awards. The Ontario Colleges Athletic Association All Academic Award is presented to full-time varsity student athletes that meet honor standards at their respective institutions, having successfully completed one academic semester. During the 23-24 varsity season, we had 80, you heard it, 80 student athletes achieve OCAA All Academic status, which holds as the most in 1 year in Condor Athletics history. If you were one of, yes, absolutely. If you are one of our OCAA All Academic recipients, could you please stand where you're seated if you're able? Let's give a round of applause to your teammates and fellow athletes. Everybody stand up if you're an OCAA All Academic. The true essence of being a student athlete. Congratulations. There will be a group photo at dinner. I will remind you after we ask for you to get your food. Next up, we have our CCAA National Scholar Award. The CCAA National Scholar Award recognizes student athletes who achieve honors standing in academics while competing in CCAA intercollegiate athletics. These individuals were awarded the CCAA National Scholar for the 22-23 season, but because of the timing of when they give it out, we didn't get a chance to recognize them. So if you are one of the recipients for this award on the screen, could you please stand if you are able to be recognized for your achievement in 22-23? I know there's some coaches. Please stand. Yes, that's great. Congratulations. I see you, Bender. I see you, Bender. All right, to help us with our next award, we would like to invite Vice President Academic Paula Gouveia to please come forward to assist in our academic award presentations. I have more fun picking the songs for everybody than I do actually emceeing. All right. The CCAA Academic All-Canadian Award recognizes student athletes who achieve honors standing in academics combined with elite athletic achievement. If you hear your name, we would ask you to please come to the stage. When we read out their name, let's start with 2 claps until we get through all of our 8 recipients, and then we will do a round of applause at the end. First up, we have from men's volleyball, Walker Callan. 2 claps, 2 claps. That's good. We're getting there. You can turn that up a little bit, DJ Eardrum. From men's volleyball, Davin Ho. From men's volleyball, Eric Shen. There he is. From men's soccer, Josip Stojanovic. From women's volleyball, Rachel Odell. From women's soccer, Ella Chase. From men's soccer, Malachi Ramsey. And Davika out in front. You got Davika out in front. And our last CCAA Academic All-Canadian from badminton, Davika Santosh Kumar. And let's hear a round of applause for CCAA Academic All-Canadians. Davika, you can just come to the front of the score table here. Just right here, Davika. We can just, you don't have to worry about getting on stage. Okay, we're just going to get Davika out in front here. Awesome. Let's hear for our CCAA Academic All-Canadians. All right, I know our hands are going to get... All right, awesome. Next up, we have our Scholastic Teams of the Year. The Scholastic Team of the Year is awarded to the highest grade team with the highest grade point average amongst all teams using their fall grades. And the athletes will be 1 semester, 2 semester sports, plus e-sport as well. We would ask if your team is the winner, we would only ask the team captains to join us on stage to receive their plaque. So, first up, Scholastic Teams of the Year nominees. There we go. Our one semester team recipient is cross country. Team captain from cross country, please come forward to accept the plaque. Team captain from cross country, somebody. It's a good song, running up that hill. Get it? You guys get it? Yeah, there we go. Where'd Paul go? Paul, you're supposed to stay, yeah. That's okay. And then you hold that for the next team. Sorry, Paul, you have to stay for all of them. Awesome. Let's hear it for cross country. You stay. Stay. Yeah, I'll tell you when you can go. Our two semester team recipients are women's volleyball. Team captains from women's volleyball. Cozy Bowman and Holly Phipps, come on up. Next is eSport. Sorry, Paul, I should. Awesome, and then just down there. All right, women's volleyball, congratulations. No, you're still staying. Yeah, stay. The Esports Scholastic Team of the Year nominees are on the slide. And the winner of the Esports Scholastic Team of the Year this year is Rocket League. Team captain from Rocket League. We need a team captain from Rocket League. Team captain. Need a team captain from Rocket League. Anybody? He's coming. There we go. Yep. You're going to stay on for the next ones, then you're done. One more round. Yeah, one more round. Congratulations to our Scholastic Team of the Year, both eSport and traditional sport. Congratulations. Next up, we have our Athlete Scholars of the Year. The Athlete Scholar of the Year award is presented to varsity athletes who attain the highest GPA amongst all athletes using their fall grades. Athletes must participate in a full season in their respective sport and/or game. An individual athlete from each of 1 semester and 2 semester sports will be selected. Nominees for our 1 semester sports. Perfect. Our first Athlete Scholar of the Year comes from men's rugby, Ryan McLaughlin. It's called Old Man. It's called Old Man. Congratulations, Ryan. You're welcome. Nominees for our 2 semester sports on the screen. Our second Athlete Scholar of the Year comes from women's soccer, Erica Phillips. You got one more, then you're done. Congratulations, Erica. And our last Athlete Scholar of the Year, our eSport Athletes nominees are on the screen. Our eSport Athletes Scholar of the Year is Kin Furigay from the Valorant Goal team. There he's coming. All right, let's hear it for all of our Scholar Athlete Award winners tonight. Thank you. Next up, I would like to invite and welcome Zach Dodge, Supervisor Esports Operations, to open up our team award presentations, starting with esports. Let's hear it for Zach.
Oh, thanks. A little bit of blink there, right? Come on. This guy sets me up with some Blink 182. Come on. Matthew, DJ Matthew tonight, I guess. The Esports MVP award is provided to an athlete who has shown leadership in and out of the game, performed at a high level during the season, and emulates the culture of Condor Varsity athletics. First up tonight is League of Legends. Fantastic. I'll ask Coach Vic to join me on stage, please, for the presentation of our League of Legends MVP. Our League of Legends MVP for the 23-24 season, Mr. Matthew Lopachinski. Next off, we'll get it into Call of Duty mode here. Have Coach Eric join me on stage, please, for the presentation of our Call of Duty MVP. Shout out to our COD team as well. Their first year joining the Varsity portfolio was exciting to see the team get off the ground. Our Call of Duty MVP for the 23-24 season, Mr. Jamar O'Brien.
page or beyond.
Awesome. Let's hear it for eSport MVPs. A great start. The MVP for traditional sport is awarded to an athlete and or team member who has shown leadership on and off the field, performed at a high level during the season, and emulates the culture of Condor Varsity athletics. On deck, we have women's rugby sevens. Coaches, Andrew Patrica, Scarlett Harquin, and Dallas Price. And your women's rugby sevens MVP is Courtney Gowland. Congratulations, Courtney. Next to the line, we got men's basketball. Coaches, Avery Sutton, Paul Notice, and Tim Doyle. Your men's basketball MVP is Hadi El Miari. Congratulations, Hadi. And one more team award before we get to our first round of coaches award. We have on deck women's softball. coaches, Rob Scott, Mike Wechter, Jennifer Russell, and Dallas Kipfer. Your women's softball MVP is Kennedy Schnarr. Congratulations, Kennedy. One more round of awards, and then we'll get you fed and ready for dinner. Just a reminder, if you are a Coaches Award recipient, please stand after the video if you see yourself. And coaches, please deliver the trophy that Marlene and Dan delivered to you. And the Coaches Awards are... Condor's Coaches Award is awarded to an athlete and/or team member that best demonstrates commitment to the team, played a key role in the team's culture and development, and has a team-first attitude and mentality. Badminton. Devika Santosh Kumar. Call of Duty. Michael Dremo. Counter-Strike 2, Justin Mortimer. League of Legends, Devin Horvath. Men's Rugby, Bailey Mason. Men's Indoor Soccer, Marco Lesic. Men's Outdoor Soccer, Josip Stojanovic. Men's Volleyball, Aaron Morrison. Women's Basketball, Andy Malin. If you were the recipient of one of the Coaches Awards, please stand to be recognized and accept your award from your coaching staff. Coaches Award winners, please stand if you can, if you're able. Let's hear it for our Coaches Awards winners. Congratulations. Perfect. Well, that concludes the first half of our award ceremony. We are going to head to dinner, but this is how it will work. We've already predetermined or drawn the tables at random, kind of. There are 2 buffet tables on each side, correct, Daniel? 2 buffet tables. Please try to choose the table that's on your half of the room. There are drinks available. Please only take 1 helping to start, as there are a lot of people to feed, and if there's extra men's rugby, we will feed you some more. All right. So, when I call the first round of teams, any OCAA all-academic recipients, could you please head to the Condor letters so we can get a huge group photo from the balcony, Vishank, of all our OCAA all-academics once I read out the first tables. Let's get a slow clap for dinner for the first round of tables. Slow clap. We all want to eat, right? Yeah. Okay. Tables 3 and 4 and 21 and 22 get to go first. 3, 4, 21, 22. You may go eat. The rest, please hang tight. And all of the photo booths should be open. You are now able to grab candy without repercussions and singing. 3, 4, 21, 22. You are able to grab food. I think you guys are 3 or 4, no? Okay, now a lot of people getting up, so I'll go to the next round. 29 and 30. 29 and 30. You are able to go grab dinner. Tables 29 and 30. It's on your centerpiece, 29 and 30. If you're an OCAA All Academic, if you could head to the Condor letters, that would be really helpful so we can take our large group photo of our academic recipients. All OCAA All Academics. Rajveer and Vishank will be on the balcony. Thanks, Rajveer. Yeah, there's 2 rounds. Yeah, sorry. There's 2 rounds of coaches that work. Look at that group photo for all academics. Heck, if you want to sneak in there and you're not one, that's okay too. Okay, let's go. Tables 23 and 33. 23 and 33. You are next up. 23 and 33. This was done at random. I don't want any stink eye. 23 and 33. I can see someone over there looking at me. Sorry, Mandy. Okay, maybe we can let them eat now. Let them eat. Congratulations to OCAA All Academics. I can just bring this. Sorry, Nelson, I haven't said hi to you yet. How you doing, buddy?
Thanks for having us.
I put the one award description twice, so I lost track. I was like, oh, just whoever's the best. No. It was. I totally put the same description. O'Neill, how are you? Andy, I don't know if we've have you met before.
I think so. Nice to meet you.
Next up, we got tables 7, 16, and 17. 7, 16, and 17. Going okay so far, Brandy? It's like clockwork. I get nervous all day, and then I get out there, and I'm like, oh, whatever. 15 and 20. 15 and 20. Maybe go to that half. Cross country, maybe go to that half. There's less people over there. And 24. 24, I think that's an e-sport table. Table 24, you can go as well. Good?
So, are there any more groups with the sign?
That, yeah.
At the
Maybe
very,
that one really big
after.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be
That's
the big
good,
one.
because we'll kind of,
Yeah,
we'll move the tables back a little, so there's more depth
yeah.
for it. Yes.
And then and then after that big photo, then we're gonna ask the people to stay behind.
That's right, yes. Like we do the group photos before, and then come back for that.
Thanks, Thomas.
sorry, Ramiz, I haven't seen you yet. How are you? Nice
Good
to see you.
yourself?
Good. Everything good?
All good. That's good. I like.
Well done.
Do you like the Coaches Award video? The Coaches Award video?
It's all great.
I'll share that with Bobby. He's new.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He was stressed. He was stressing out. How's it going, everybody? I'm all right. How's it going, everybody? Everybody good?
Sorry.
I don't know where you guys. What number are you guys? 11 and 12. Literally, you can look. I'm not just doing that.
Scared of them and you're saying it?
Yeah. Not yet.
We have the same last name.
Okay, next up, 11 and 12. 11 and 12. All good? You're Milan, right? I had to say it once. I had to say it one time. Throw you a little jab.
We gotta clip it. We gotta clip it.
I was gonna leave it out, and then I was like, "There's no way I can."
Like, oh, I'm probably thinking about me.
Or you can get them to stop eating and like turn on their face if they want a group shot.
Just word. Am I supposed to have something to give them, or?
Did you not? Yeah, you're gonna get it at the end of dinner because you're the second half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
we're
I'll
gonna,
go
we
up
didn't
there.
want you to have. No, they'll bring it to you.
I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm like, I got nothing to do here.
We're gonna do at the end. Let's go 31-32. 31-32. Maybe join that line. It's a little smaller. 31-32. Table 25. Yes.
Okay, let's go 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2. Table 1, 2. Table 1, 2. 1 and 2. Valley, I think that's you, buddy. Badminton, I think you can eat. Table 1, 2. Eighteen, 19, 28. Table 18, 19, 28. You may go. 18, 19, 28. If you have not gone already. They were the last ones drawn. What am I going to do? Is- Let's go 26, 27, 28. If they're not already in line, because that's definitely women's volleyball. And then let's just end with 13, 14, 5, and 6. Everybody can go. You're welcome, Stacy. Feed the monster, right? Feed the monster. Check, check. Our plan is to start the second half at 7:45. However, we would like to bring your attention to the video screens as we'd like to share a little bit about some record breakers, milestones, all-stars, and major award winners. So the video we're about to play is to honor and celebrate any Condor records that were set and or broken, milestones achieved, and any or all OCAA, CCAA recognition received this year. So if you want to watch while you eat, you can watch the screen here. Congratulations to all of our record breakers, milestone setters, and all-stars. If you were a record setter or milestone achiever, there is a special memento for you upon exit of the banquet. So please make sure you grab that on the way out. For record breakers or milestone achievers. 15 minutes until we start the second half. Enjoy the rest of your dinner.
There's now dessert and fruit available on those same tables that you got dinner, and there's also coffee and tea available in the back right corner opposite the candy bar. We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes.
check. We are going to start in 4 minutes. If you're in the dessert line, please try to go a little bit quicker. We'll be here till 10. We don't want that. 4 minutes. We're going to start at 7:50. 7:50. Thank you. Check, check. Okay, if you are playing FIFA, we'd ask that you kindly wrap that up so we can get started on the second half, or we'll be here till 10 p.m. We don't want that because you have school tomorrow. So you can still finish getting your dessert. We're just going to get started in the second half in 30 seconds. So if you could take your seat, that would be helpful. Okay, I think most of us are seated. If you want to cut the tunes, DJ Eardrum. Before we introduce our next presenter, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Charwell's for dinner and dessert and all the drinks. So let's give a round of applause for Charwell serving our food tonight and showing us hospitality. So, without further ado, I would like to invite and get our second half started by inviting varsity coordinator Daniel Ferrer to the stage for the Soros Condors.
So the Condor Cup is awarded annually to the varsity team who scores the most Soros Condors points for academic achievement community involvement, and Condor support. The winners of the Condor Cup exemplify Condor pride to the highest standard and epitomize what it means to soar as condors. In addition to the Condor Cup, the winning team will also receive Condor Cup champion shirts and an invitation to an exclusive party that will be hosted in your honor at the venue. The top 3 teams and nominees for the Condor Cup are the women's basketball team, the badminton team, and the women's softball team. And the first ever Condor Cup winning team is the women's softball team. Can the captains from the softball team please come up to accept the Condor Cup on your team's behalf?
Hide the mic on me, Daniel. Before we go to the next award, I have one shout out. So that Soares Condors program came directly from Daniel. So building community through engagement. So let's give it for Daniel, up for Daniel for creating that program. What a great program. Before we move on to our first major award, just want to give some shout outs to some full-time, part-time staff who do a lot of work behind the scenes to create events like this and an outstanding student-athlete experience. So I'd ask our facilities operations team, Antonia, Kale, Riza, and Spencer, to stand up and wave and give them a big thank you for setting up everything in the facility, on the pitch, in the weather, whatever it is. Just want to say thank you for everything you guys do. Thank you so much. So we're going to break up our athletes of distinctions this year. So our athlete of distinction is our highest graduating athlete award and is awarded to 2nd to 5th year athletes who have enriched the Conestoga Condor Varsity program through achievement, leadership, greater Condor community involvement, and academics. So our first athlete of distinction stepped up on campus for the first time during the 22-23 season. And with their arrival, this program immediately matured. Their presence on and off the field boosted not only the team culture, but was integral in making those around them better the last 2 seasons. His competitiveness and desire to win everything helped push the team to new heights. Football is life for this athlete, and his 2-year imprint on the program will forever be etched in the history books. They brought a new level of professionalism to the program, helping younger players be accountable for their performance and preparation for competition and training. In 2 years, this athlete was named a 2-time CCAA Academic All-Canadian, a CCAA National Scholar, and OCAA All-Academic, while being recognized by his peers as OCAA Rookie of the Year, a 2-time OCAA All-Star, and this year a CCAA Championship All-Star. He was also integral in the team's success, winning an OCAA bronze medal, an OCAA silver medal, OCAA gold medal, and the CCAA silver medal. A truly deserving recipient on and off the field. Please join us in congratulating our first athlete of distinction in 23-24, second-year student athlete from men's soccer, Josip Stojanovic. Zach Dodge, you're up, my friend.
Here we are going to continue with our next round of esports team MVP awards. Coach's table, keeping it real. Table 5. I forgot what table you're. 6, table 6. Next up, our first ever women's esport team, Valorant White. Have Coach Will Rajante join me on stage. Our Valorant White MVP this year is Melody Goulier-Demir. Melody could not be here tonight. She's under the weather. Coach will accept on her behalf. Congratulations to Melody. Thanks, Coach. Let's see what was up with Counter-Strike this year. Coach Anton could join me on stage, please. Our Counter-Strike 2 MVP for the 23-24 season, Milan Zarozhin.
Okay, next up we have men's rugby. Can I please have coaches Josh Van Horn, Braden Stubel, and Steve Piatek join me on stage? The 2023-2024 Men's Rugby MVP is Hudson Young. Okay, next up, let's check out women's basketball. The coaches for women's basketball were Doug Schenk, Hunter Johns, and Megan White, and head coach Dee Channer. And our women's basketball MVP was Tanya Damjanovic. Okay, next, let's watch women's volleyball attack the competition. Our women's volleyball team was coached by Jessica Ball, Liv Bender, Nicole Halinga, and head coach Kelly McGuire. And our women's volleyball MVP is Rachel Odell.
Let's hear it for DJ Eardrum at the back. Oh, close. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was coming. For our next presentation, if I could invite VP students Trish Waga Green to please come forward to assist with the next presentation. Come on up. There you go. All right. The Assistant Coach of the Year is in recognition of the assistant coach for their tireless dedication to their chosen sport and commitment to the continued education, growth, and development of student athletes on and off the field. The nominees were selected by you, the student athletes, through our nomination process. Our nominees are Mike Rector, women's softball; soccer, Jamie Brackpool; women's basketball, Megan White; and cross country, Robert Bouillette. Here's what our student athletes had to say about our assistant coach of the year. The most generous and most kind-hearted coach. They are constantly laughing with us and constantly making sure that we're having fun, but also doing our job. He's at practice every day, no matter the conditions of the weather. He is a best friend to many of us who supports the team every day. From another athlete. Always being the coach that acknowledges the positives of a situation. They are very kind and encouraging towards the athletes. They are extremely approachable and will assist or guide you in the right direction with anything you need help with. And from our last athlete. This coach guides the team to succeed in our positions as athletes, students, and human beings. They bring a positive attitude every day, making them feel extremely approachable. They show love for our Condor team through sharing of their knowledge, as well as dedication to help us improve as athletes. They constantly approach the athletes to applaud them for their achievements, little or big, but also positively address areas of improvement they notice to help us succeed. They're consistent, they're dedicated, they're understanding, which are some of the most important qualities a college-level athlete could want in a coach. Please join us in congratulating the 23-24 Condor Assistant Coach of the Year, Mike Rector, women's softball. Congratulations, Mike. We would just encourage you every year to keep nominating your assistant coaches for all the incredible work they do. We would like to ask Lisa McIver, Operations Director of CSI, to join us for the next presentation. Okay, Head Coach of the Year is awarded to the coach who demonstrates the highest level of leadership, athlete motivation, perseverance, and represents Condor athletics above and beyond expectations. The nominees are men's volleyball, Kelly McGuire; men's soccer, Stuart Mackey; men's rugby, Joshua Van Horn; and cross country, David Sherritt. Our Coach of the Year recipient is no stranger to success and excellence this season. After a historic and successful 2023 season, they continued the program's ascent to provincial prominence and national recognition. Understanding what the team needed, they sought after recruits and new athletes to support the strength of the team's returning core. With one of the deepest rosters in the province, they were tasked with putting the pieces together to create harmony and a structure that could lead his team to success. From his point of view, it seemed to be long nights of developing the playing style he wanted them to play in, where they could utilize their strong attacking players and defensive block to win games, utilizing the athletes and coaching staff's strengths to make it tough on their opponents. With these tactical decisions, this coach led his team to a perfect regular and playoff season record with 14 wins and no defeats. His team is comprised of 7 OCAA All-Stars, OCAA Rookie of the Year, and multiple championship All-Stars. His team was named as the OCAA West Division Champions, OCAA West Defensive Team of the Year, alongside many OCAA All-Academic recipients. His program won its first OCAA gold medal since 1979, but it didn't stop there for our men's soccer program. He took his team to the CCAA Championships in Windsor, Ontario to compete for national glory. Compete is exactly what they did. They won their quarterfinal and semifinal in tough, gritty fashion, setting up what was one of the most exciting CCAA finals in recent memory. For their efforts, the team won the CCAA silver medal for the first national medal in program history. What truly sets this coach apart is his unique ability to create relationships with all of his athletes, staff, and administrators to create the camaraderie and family culture we all seek. A truly deserving individual. The 23-24 Condor head coach of the year is Stuart Mackey for men's soccer. Congratulations, Stuart. I call Zach Dodge back up to the mic.
There we are. I'd like to welcome Kristen Bolliger to the stage, Manager of Programs and Athletic Operations, to join us for the next presentation. Thank you, Kristen. Up next, Esports Head Coach of the Year, awarded to the esports coach who demonstrates the highest level of leadership, athlete motivation, perseverance, and represents Condor's esports and beyond expectations. Our nominees for the 23-24 competitive season were Coach Eric Potts, Call of Duty; Coach Jake Ray, Rocket League; and Coach Will Rejante with our Valorant program. Coaching a successful esports team represents dedication, in and out of game athlete improvements, a balanced and committed schedule, and most importantly, creating a culture that fosters community, passion, and team success. Our Esports Coach of the Year did an incredible job in presenting that environment in the 23-24 competition year, welcoming new impact players to the starting roster, working closely with an aspiring academy team, and creating an environment to learn, and that has all generated a massive year for Coach Jake and the Condors Rocket League program. This year, our Condors Rocket League team kicked off the year with a fall record of 10-3 in the NECC and NACE combined, leading to a NACE Varsity Plus championship, a first for Condors Esports with a divisional title, paired with a semifinal finish in the NECC Champions Division in the fall. The team then continued with a combined winter record of 10-1, and also landing in 9th place on the Esport Canada Power Rankings for the first time as a Rocket League program with Conestoga. Coach Jake has acquired incredible talent in our Rocket League roster and demonstrated his eye for success and a strong team fit, having a desire not only to improve his team, but his abilities to coach as well. This makes Jake a true mentor and leader for Condors Esports. Our Esports Head Coach of the Year for 23-24 season is Jake Ray of Rocket League. I'd like to invite Stacy Harper, Lead Athletic Therapy Coordinator, to announce our raffle draw ticket winners.
Mixing. Got it, we're good. Okay, the first number is, well, let me just see how much I have to read actually. Okay, so the first number is 50550512. Oh, we got a winner in the back. Yippee! Okay. Draw number 2. 5055. I think that's all of them, but it's fun to say. 1544. Oh, we got another one? Cool. It's stressful. Okay, draw 3. 5055. 1559. The final one. 5055 1561. I pulled 3 coaches. Okay.
Thank you, Stacy. Sorry to the 504s in the room. We're going to move on with our next round of Coaches Awards. We'd like to present our next round of Coaches Awards, if we could please roll the video.
Condor's Coaches Award is awarded to an athlete and/or team member that best demonstrates commitment to the team, played a key role in the team's culture and development, and has a team-first attitude and mentality. Cross Country. Josh Barber. Rocket League. Rushil Yaram. Valorant Gold. Justin Langevin. Valorant White. Kristen Theoret. Women's Rugby Sevens. Maria Sanchez Ruiz. Women's Indoor Soccer. Madeline Sloan. Women's Outdoor Soccer. Erica Phillips. Women's Volleyball. Holly Phipps. Men's Basketball. Jose Davis. Women's Softball. Ella Jones Club.
Fantastic. A reminder, if you were announced as a recipient of a Coach's Award, please stand to be recognized and accept your award from your coach, and congratulations from everyone tonight. We'll continue with an eSport Team MVP Award. Let's check out Rocket League. Coach Jake Ray could join me on stage, please. Your Rocket League team MVP for the 23-24 season, Owen Kovac.
How about that Condor inflatable at the back, folks? What an addition to our game day program. Yeah, almost. Sorry, Andrew. Next up, we have women's soccer. Coaches, Peter Mackey, Stuart Mackey, Ramiz Kerman, Sophie Robello, Sophie Bain, and Jamie Brackpool. Yes, coming on the stage, yeah? Great, thanks. Women's outdoor soccer MVP is Ella Chase. Awesome, congrats Ella. And our women's indoor soccer MVP is Megan Boutour. Congrats, Megan. Next on the track, we got cross country. Coaches David Sherratt, Robert Brouillette, and Amanda Hutchings. You ready? Yeah. Don't be shy, Dave. Our cross-country MVP for 23-24 is Diane DeBoer. Congrats, Diane. I like this one. Let's check out the smashing success of our badminton team. That was good. Coaches Valley Padmanabhan, Kevin Joss Maria Joseph, and Derek Lenos. And your 23-24 badminton MVP is Sadiq Ali.
Okay, I'd like to start by saying thank you to some of our esports staff members. So Zach, Yuri, Adi, thank you so much for what you bring to Condor's esports and the impact you make on our esports student athletes. Okay, next, Trish, do you mind joining me on the stage? We're going to award our Rookies of the Year. We are going to start with our esports Rookie of the Year. This honor goes to the best first-year esports student athlete in their chosen game. And the nominees are Milan Zaraj from Counter-Strike 2, Jamar O'Brien, Call of Duty, and Aiden Wilson from Rocket League. The 2023-2024 Esports Rookie of the Year is Aiden Wilson from Rocket League. Congratulations, Aiden. Okay, moving on to our Varsity Sport Rookie of the Year. This honor goes to the best first-year student athlete in varsity athletics in their given sport. The nominees are Rachel Odell from women's volleyball, Maya Natvik, women's basketball, Anki Poon, badminton, Abby Schnarr, women's softball. And the 2023-2024 Rookie of the Year is Rachel Odell from women's volleyball. Congratulations, Rachel. Our final Rookie of the Year nominees are Nathan Paul, cross country. Tariq Pacha, men's rugby. And Ricardo Alvarado from men's soccer. The 2023-2024 Rookie of the Year is Ricardo Alvarado.
Okay, it's my pleasure to introduce the second athlete of distinction for tonight. This athlete of distinction exemplifies true leadership as a captain of their respective team. Their dedication and commitment is unmatched, and they consistently lead by example. They pour their heart into every aspect of training, from warm-ups to cool-downs, pushing themselves to excel and encouraging their teammates to do the same. Their adaptability was a key strength as they seamlessly transitioned between 3 different disciplines and partnered with rookies, guiding them through their challenges during the season. Her influence extended beyond the court, inspiring female athletes to step out of their comfort zones and strive for greatness. Her performance at regionals, where she clinched victory without dropping a set, demonstrated her exceptional skill and determination. Unfortunately, her pursuit of a national medal was interrupted by an injury that she sustained during playoffs at provincials. Her unwavering belief in herself and her team served as a beacon of hope and motivation for the entire program. Throughout her journey, she was not only a stellar athlete, but also a pillar of support for her peers. Her leadership, perseverance, and ability to inspire others make her a true asset to our program. Our second 2023-24 athlete of distinction is second-year student athlete from our badminton program, Devika Santosh Kumar. Congratulations, Devika.
Next up, we look to close out our eSport Team MVP awards. Next on the slate is our Team MVP for Valorant Gold. We could roll the video. I could be joined by Coach Will Regente on stage, please. Your Valorant Gold Team MVP for the 23-24 season, Ekam Lally.
We're on the home stretch, folks. Before we move to our last two traditional sport team awards, I think we need to give a huge shout out to the group of individuals in our staff team that keep you physically able to compete on a daily. So if our athletic therapy team, Stacy, Ryan, Emma, Zach, and Josh could stand, just stand. We'd just like to give you a huge shout out. Just stand and give a wave. Without you guys, we couldn't do this. Thank you so much. Oh, look at that group photo too. Well-oiled machine they are. All right, next up, let's check out men's volleyball to see how many aces they have up their sleeves. Coaches, Kelly McGuire, Josh Hone, Jake Schuler, and Tim Kofeld. Men's volleyball team MVP for 23-24 is Walker Callan. Congratulations, Walker. We have a special presentation for our last team. As you are aware, this season was one of historic nature for men's soccer, as they won their first OCAA gold medal since 1979 and the first ever CCAA national medal in men's soccer. So please sit back and enjoy this video as we reflect and share on this incredible feat and hope to inspire and motivate those in the future. Hopefully that leaves you inspired. Congratulations once again, men's soccer, and what was an incredible year. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it early. There's a student staff team here that's doing all the video work. That video was created by them. So I think we should give them a huge round of applause for capturing what was a special moment. Congratulations, guys. If I could call up coaches Stuart Mackey, Peter Mackey, Jamie Brackpool, Mikhail Rouget, and Ian Anderson McKenzie forward to assist in the coaches' MVPs. Thank you. Awesome, thanks. For men's outdoor soccer, the MVP is Malachi Ramsey. Awesome. Well, while you're standing there, Malachi, the men's indoor soccer MVP, Malachi Ramsey. Congratulations, Malachi. Before we move forward to our final stretch of major awards, we wanted to make a special announcement, not just to only the men's soccer team, but to all athletes here on how we will move forward with OCAA gold medalists. Moving forward from the 23-24 season, we will be rewarding all OCAA gold medalists with commemorative rings for their team. So our men's soccer team will receive their rings in the fall of 2024. Congratulations, men's.
Lovely. If I could please welcome Andrew Bates. Please come forward and assist with the athlete of the Esports Athlete of the Year presentation. Our Esports Athlete of the Year is awarded to the athlete who demonstrates a high level of performance in and out of game while exemplifying what it means to be a Conestoga Varsity athlete in all aspects of the program. Our nominees this year were Ekam Lally, Valorant Gold, Melody Gulir Demir, Valorant White, Rashil Yaram, Rocket League. Through the 23-24 season, Condors Esports continues to reach new heights as our varsity teams refine their reputation in the sector. Our Esports Athlete of the Year joined the Condors in 2022 and has been an integral building block to their team. This athlete's in-game success has contributed to the Condors climbing the Canadian power rankings, along with leading their team to new battlegrounds as the team entered the highest division of competition for the first time in Winter 24. Coach describes this athlete as a funny, light-hearted, and reliable teammate who steps up at times of unease, giving their teammates confidence to break into difficult games. As one of the most feared duelists in the sector, with an average combat score of 286, close to 800 frags combined across the fall and winter, and a KD ratio of 1.2, Ekam Nan Lally has been the X factor to the Valorant Gold squad. When Ekam is in the zone, he is unbeatable, and his confidence ripples into his team. This is all paired with an impressive list of accolades from the year that has been unfolding. A 13-2 combined record in fall competition, semi-finalist for the Red Bull Campus Clutch Tournament, almost punching a ticket to Istanbul, second place in the NECC Champions Division, semi-finalist for the Canadian Nationals Tournament, and semi-finalist in the inaugural Waterland Tournament hosted out of the Hub last December. Ekam is one of the most skilled duelists in the collegiate scene, and we know his contributions and hard work will be an important part in Valorant Gold's climb to #1 in Canada. The recipient of Esports Athlete of the Year for 23-24 is Ekam Lally.
All right, next up, Athlete of the Year, awarded to the athletes who demonstrate a high level of performance on and off the field while exemplifying what it means to be a Conestoga varsity athlete in all aspects of the program. The nominees are Rachel Odell, women's volleyball, Devika Santosh Kumar, badminton, Ella Chase, women's soccer, and Diane DeBoer, cross country. Andrew, you're still up here. Thanks. Our Athlete of the Year was pivotal in keeping their program and team competitive this season. With a huge changeover of 5 starters, there were huge holes to fill going into the season, and with a young setting and a limited offense, a massive burden was put on this athlete's shoulders to not only take care of the ball for us, but carry the offensive load night in, night out, set in and set out. Statistically dominant in the very tough OCAA West, she was a force attacking from the service line and as a blocker. Her playoff performances allowed her team to once again return to the Final 8. She has also done her part off the court in the classroom. As she finds her pathway to what's next, she has excelled with academics as one of the top scholastic, and outside of being an All-Canadian, has just won about everything an athlete can win in their rookie season. This year alone, she was the OCAA Rookie of the Year, OCAA West Scoring Champion, OCAA First Team All-Star, and All-Rookie Team, while setting 4 new season records for the program. It was a CCAA and OCAA All-Academic. It doesn't get much better than that. Join me in congratulating the 23-24 Athlete of the Year, first-year student athlete from women's volleyball, Rachel Odell. Our last Athlete of the Year presentation nominees are Hudson Young, men's rugby, Malachi Ramsey, men's soccer, Walker Kalin, men's volleyball, and Josip Stojanovic, men's soccer. Just when you think that an athlete couldn't do any more, they set the bar even higher for future Condors. After many accomplishments in previous seasons, they continue to add more team and personal achievements to their mantle. This team captain led his team to provincial glory and national excellence, improving his league record to an unblemished 10 wins and 0 losses. He then led his team to the top of the OCAA and was named MVP for his efforts, scoring many key goals and keeping the opponent's offense at bay. Not to be outdone, he led our program to the national championship final, winning an CCAA silver medal. To cap off his career, he led our indoor team to an OCAA silver medal while being named an OCAA All-Star. This season alone, he was selected as an in his career, he was selected as an OCAA twice, All-Star twice, OCAA Championship MVP, CCAA Championship All-Star, OCAA First Team All-Star, OCAA All-Academic, and for his first time in his career, CCAA Academic All-Canadian. A fitting way to end his storied athletic career as a Condor. Join us in recognizing 23-24 Athlete of the Year, 5th year men's soccer athlete Malachi Ramsey. Congratulations, Malachi. Before we end off with our 2 last athlete of distinctions and grad athlete address, we are going to announce our Miss Photo of the Year and our Photo of the Year. And if you're the recipient, come forward for a prize.
Okay, our Miss Photo, I just looked. Our winner for our Miss Photo of the Year is Miss Harmony Guru from Women's Rugby. So you can come on up and get your prize. And our Photo of the Year, fitting for all the other awards he's gotten tonight, is Mr. Malachi Ramsey from our gold medal soccer team.
All right. One more group of staff to give a huge shout out to, and I'm very thankful for them. If we didn't have Marlene Ford and Daniel Ferrer, we wouldn't be able to do any of this. So if Marlene and Daniel would please stand or step forward to be recognized for all the work you guys do as varsity coordinators here at Conestoga. They're up here to our left. Thank you very much. Before we head to our two final athletes of distinction, just wanted to give a shout out to our graduating athletes as well if you're graduating from eSport. We'd like just to send a heartfelt thank you and well wishes to you. If you are graduating this year, please stand as we share our gratitude for your dedication and commitment to the Condor program. We wish you all the best in your next opportunities and endeavors. You always have a home here as a Condor for life. So please stand if you're graduating, moving on. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. If you're not on there, sorry. We'll go from there.
Okay, so moving on to our esports athlete of distinction. To celebrate the 23-24 competitive esports season, we're honored to celebrate this athlete of distinction. Strong college programs are made possible through exceptional student leaders who set strong examples for their teammates and strive to make a difference for their team's success. Through these qualities, this athlete's team has continued to shine a light on the Condors esports program, tackling teams and obstacles perceived to be well above their competition level. Since the winter of 2022, this athlete has led his team and shifted the conversation towards Condors esports. Their team continues to succeed in the North American leagues with his leadership and steadily advance in the Canadian rankings. This athlete is a vocal and calm in-game leader, a role model to his teammates, and someone who's always striving to improve. After several years, this athlete has been the team captain. It's clear that his drive, leadership qualities, and desire to improve are the heart of his team's success. This athlete has been a cornerstone for the program, being with us since the inception. A cool-headed, consistent, dependable leader who his coach and teammates can count on. This coach describes this athlete to be eager to learn, someone he trusts for in-game strategies, and a prime example of what it means to be a leader in the collegiate esports space. We want to thank this athlete for his commitment to Condors esports and leaving his program in such a powerful position. We know that he will make an impact in his professional life as he has here at Conestoga. Our third athlete of distinction for this season is Justin Langvin from our Valorant Gold team. Okay, we would like to invite Marlene Ford, Senior Varsity Coordinator, for our final award presentation of this evening.
Good evening. When Matthew asked me a couple weeks ago if I wanted to introduce this next award winner, I didn't even have to think about it. I was completely honored. I first met this person 6 years ago. He was a skinny kid with big hair from Southwood Secondary School. No one recruited him. He was a walk-on, yet he made a large impression on everyone. Some of his accolades: he's a 6-time OCAA All-Star, 1-time CCAA All-Star, 4-time Team MVP, 2-time Championship All-Star, has been awarded the Conestoga College Athlete of the Year twice, Condor Leader Award, and has numerous Team Coaches Award and multiple academic achievements, including 3 OCAA medals and 1 CCAA medal. But this doesn't begin to describe Malachi. He's had an impact on Condor athletics and the men's soccer program. Upon his arrival in 2018, the men's outdoor soccer program did not win a game that year, outdoor. They had 7 losses and 3 ties. Malachi, along with the coaching staff, has seen that program vastly improve, and it is no secret that his arrival coincides with the ascent to provincial and national excellence. In 5 years, Mal has been the backbone and entrusted captain of the men's soccer program. By his final season, Mal had grown into the best defender in the CCAA and deserves the recognition he has received over the past 5 seasons on and off the field. Mal embodies what it means to be a Condor men's soccer athlete academically, athletically, and as a teammate. He's respectful, he's dedicated, he's a leader, he's a winner, and he is a Condor legend. Simply put, the men's soccer program would not be where it is today without Malachi. Please put your hands together for our final 2023-24 Athlete of Distinction Award recipient, 5th year student athlete for men's soccer, Malachi Ramsey. Malachi is grabbing some written words and will be making a short speech.
These guys have been asking for a speech all night from somebody. So. Sorry, I'm not used to this. Give me a minute. Firstly, congratulations to everybody on an incredible year. Another historic season for Conestoga. It has been great to witness all the success we've had as a collective this past year, especially because when I started here, as mentioned, we never got to experience this level of success. And it's been great to see us all represent Conestoga and get some historic wins over some rival schools. When asked by Matthew and Marlene to speak tonight about my experience as a varsity athlete, everything that came to mind was all positive, both on and off the field. Although the back half of my time here was where the majority of our success happened, I'm extremely grateful for those first few years in which I grew a lot as a player and learned about loss and the difficulties of sport. But in return, I've made some incredible memories and relationships that will last forever. As a 5th-year athlete, one piece of advice I will give to you is that you should really live in the moment during your time as a varsity athlete.
This time in our lives goes by so quickly, and sometimes we lose sight of the reason why we're here and how badly, sight of the reason we're here because of how badly we want to succeed. At the end of the day, we're playing the sport that we love, and it's supposed to be fun. Looking back on the season, my only slight regret is that on the field, I kind of had a hard time seeing it for what it was. I was so focused and driven on winning at all costs that I forgot how lucky I am to be playing the sport that I love and surrounded by amazing people. It wasn't really until I had a conversation with one of my teammates about 2/3 of the way into the season, and he said to me, "This kind of feels like business. It kind of feels like we're clocking in, we're getting a result, and clocking out." And to an extent, it was true. But on the other hand, I know that to have the success, you kind of have to sacrifice. And while I believe that this level of seriousness for everyone on our team was the driving force behind their success, I wish that personally, I found a better balance between success and taking in my final year early in the season. I believe in finding this balance for whatever your aspirations are with sport. Whether you plan on playing sport competitively throughout school or plan on taking it as far as playing professionally, I urge everyone to really cherish this time that you spend involved in the sport that you love. And before I finish, I'd like to take this time to quickly thank some people who are important during my time here. Firstly, I'd like to thank Marlene. Marlene's somebody who's done a lot for the soccer program since I've been here and before that, and always has been a huge supporter of mine. So it was super special for us to be able to bring that banner back during my time here. Secondly, I really want to acknowledge our coaching staff, Stu, Jamie, Peter, and all the assistant coaches for Mies, and then there's two others who couldn't be here tonight, Ian and Mickey. These guys have played a huge part in the success of this program by helping build it from nothing 5-6 years ago to where it is today. So I'd like to thank them for trusting me in the captaincy and giving me the responsibility of being the leader for this team. Obviously next, I'd like to recognize my girlfriend, Megan. I'm super thankful that we've been lucky enough to experience so much of this journey together. And it has been a joy being able to see your impact on the women's team, both as a player and a coach. I love you and thank you for your unwavering support, both on and off the field. And lastly, I want to thank the men's team here. Stu has spoken a lot about this prior, but any sort of these major awards cannot be won without a team. So I really want to emphasize that although I've been blessed with a very decorated OCAA career, I would have none of that without all of these guys down here. So I'm super proud of what we accomplished as a group and extremely grateful to have finished on such a strong year. I look forward to watching the success of all the Conestoga sports continue in the future. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your night.
Oh, we almost took down the arch with them too. We can have if you want it. Okay, moving forward. Closing remarks. Just a reminder, if you were a Scholastic Team of the Year, Soares Condors Team of the Year, to please stay back after our large group photo to do a team photo, and then we just need the athletes, Rookies of the Year, and the athlete distinctions to stay behind as well, and then any coaches or team MVPs. So good luck remembering that, because I won't. Just find me if you don't know, and I'll send you to the right spot. Before we close up, I think as a staff, both from the college admin and athletics, we would like to share our gratitude to all of you for attending tonight. We know it's a long event. I didn't make 9, but 9:15 works. But just thank you for coming. Each of you have contributed in a way, one way or another, to the Condor athletic experience. For those moving on, we wish you the best in your future endeavors and be reminded that we encourage you to return in the future as a proud alumnus. To those returning, we challenge you to rest, we challenge you to recover, but ultimately we challenge you to recharge as we strive to soar for greatness in 24-25. With that it concludes our evening. One last group photo to share our gratitude, and then the night is yours. Thank you very much. Well done, everybody. Congratulations. Everybody to the Condor letters. Staff, let's move some tables. If you can do the tables, Condor letters are at the back. Just get into a big crowd. We did it last year, as you can see. This is a photo we would love to take. Thank you.